Right. We were discussing from the Prabhupada Lilamrita. Today, the war chapter is of war. Two kinds of war are described here in this chapter. One war is war within the Gaudiya Math. Another war is the Second World War. So these are the two wars that are described in this chapter. So when Prabhupada met Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in the Radha Kund, at that time only Saraswati Thakur told, in the future there will be fire in the mud. Fire in the mud, aguns will be. Fire in the mud means it is not the physical fire which burns the. It is physical fire, some fire engine can be brought and somehow control it. But it is the dispute among the disciples, which cannot be controlled by the fire engines. So that is what, because at that time the sannyasis, the leading sannyasis, they were saying that we want rooms with the Ganga facing. In the Vagbazar temple was constructed, they constructed rooms for the sannyasis also. Some of the rooms have windows with the Ganga facing, and some of the rooms have windows with the road facing. Everyone want the rooms with the Ganga facing, and they were fighting. So they left the home and came to the matha as a renunciants, but at the same time, now they are fighting for the, I will get the top priority rooms. So by seeing that, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, why I constructed such a big temple, unnecessarily I constructed. Better I break down the temple and sell the marble again to someone else and make some money. With that money, print the books. That is how Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told. That's why Saraswati Thakur told Prabhupada, whenever you get money, print books. That's why Prabhupada also did. Whenever he got money, immediately print new volume like that. So Saraswati Thakur told, make governing body with 12 men, GBC, governing body commission. You make a GBC and take care of all the 64 matas of Gaudiya Math. So, but these people, and he told the names also, these are the 12 people who will continue the Gaudiya Math. After Saraswati Thakur left body, they all met. They had a meeting. The first meeting itself is to dissolve that body. The first meeting itself, they all decided we will not have how a 12-member committee will lead the, how it will represent God's will, whether the gods will come through voting. 7 log vote kiya, 5 log. So is it the 7 people who have majority? Is it the God's will? So they told, traditionally there is only one Acharya. So one Acharya should be there and he will give all the initiations. He will give the, if there is any dispute between two people, he will resolve it. That is our tradition. So that will what will happen. We need only one person. That is how they decided in the meeting and dissolved the governing body. Guru gave the order. You people together you manage, but they decided that no, only one person has to be there. Only one Acharya. Who is that Acharya? Then 2 people came up. I will be that Acharya. Ananta Vasudev told, I will be that Acharya. Kunji Bihari told, I will not accept you. I am the next Acharya. So the 2 factions stood out. Ananta Vasudev is a great scholar. He has he assisted Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in book printing, etc. And Kunji Bihari is the good manager. He was the leading administrator when Saraswati Thakur was present. So both of them, Ananta Vasudeva was supported by many sannyasis. Many sannyasis told, we will support Ananta Vasudeva. And Kunji Bihari, he took over many of the properties. These are my, because Saraswati Thakur collected all this money in the name of God. So we don't know whom it will belong in the future. He can't say that to whom this property belong to. So in that way, there is a legal dispute. Court case was there. So to whom Gaudiya Math will belong? Whether to Ananta Vasudeva faction or to the Kunji Bihari faction. And Ananta Vasudeva, he has more supporters. Most of the people in the Gaudiya Math, they were supporting the Anand Vasudev. But Kunja Bihari, he occupied many of the properties because he is a manager, and he approached the lawyers and he filed the case. And somehow Abhay Charan was not involved in these disputes. He neither supported Ananta Vasudev nor supported the Kunja Bihari because he was a just grostha who is doing the pharmaceutical business. He never got involved inside the ashram politics, the Gaudiya Matha politics, because he was busy with his family. Although he helped his god brothers to establish Gaudiya Matha at the Bombay and also at Allahabad, but he is seen as an outside person. He is never inside the temple like all of you. You are not seen as inside the Saupati ashram or Saupati management body. You are like outside person. So Abhay Charan is also like that only. He was not involved in the Gaudiya Matha administration, so he did not take side of Abhay, Ananta Vasudev or Kunja Bihari. These are the two devotees who stood up, Ananta Vasudev and is Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. Previously, before taking sannyas, his name was Kunja Bihari Das. So these are the two devotees, and here also we can see Kunja Bihari Vidya Bhushan. In between is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and here is Paramananda Vidyaratna. So Abhay Charan, but he is affected. Abhay Charan affected. Why? He want to preach through Gaudiya Math. If there is a platform to preach, then it is easy. Now I am coming to the programs here because ISKCON Saupati is there, which is supporting prasad or material, laptop. The support is given. That's why we are preaching through a particular platform. He also wanted to preach through Gaudiya Math, but Gaudiya Math no longer preaching. They are actually to whom these properties belong to. They are fighting against it. So he was very much affected, Abhay Charan Arvind. And he was thinking how to fulfill my guru's order. My guru told me in the first meeting only, when you need to preach in English language, this message of Lord Chaitanya. And he was in Bombay at that time, and Bombay business, it is slowly going down. What is always failure in the business, Abhay Charan. So many business he started at Allahabad, Bombay. In future also it will come. He starts again at Calcutta, again at Lucknow. Everywhere failure only. Means some money comes, he maintains the family, but he thought that I will become the millionaire and I will give so much money to my guru's mission. But that never happened. And whatever the spiritual activities he did, they are all success. But the business is always failure. So he came to Calcutta. He stayed at Sita Kanta Banerjee Lane. In that building, he started a chemical laboratory again, because that is what he knows. And he was one floor the family stays, another floor is the from where he gives the one floor laboratory is there, another floor he gives the medicines, some tonic, some injections for boils, some ointment, like that he used to sell. This pain liniment ointment basically, Vimal tonic, alpha injection for boils, and the company name is Abhay Charan and Sons. So this is the advertisement poster Prabhupada did during 1938. This pain liniment for all it is, for gout, for headache, for sciatica, for throat infection, and toothache, bruise, for so many diseases. This pain liniment is there. Here also we can see how Abhay Charan and Sons, Calcutta and Allahabad. Of course, this is later, 1951-52, but it is at 1938 only he started this, Abhay Charan and Sons. And this is the letter pad of his company, Abhay Charan and Sons. We can see here, Sita Kanta Banerjee Lane. This is the address. And sometimes the patient comes and he tells, I have the giant veins, etc. He gives that ointment, but again tells you, if you want to permanently cure, na, don't take alcohol, don't take cigarette, etc. That is how he used to guide them. Initially, his business was success at Calcutta, but his heart is not in his heart is in bhakti now. Previously, he was fully into how to get more money, so that I can help my guru. But now he no longer have that. Just I want to maintain my family. That's why I do business. So there is one Mataji, Chindi Mukherjee, who was living nearby. She was asked, "You are the neighbor. How was Abhaya Charan at that time?" She told, "He is always interested in devotional activities. He did business for maintaining family. He is more interested in Sravanam, Kirtanam, Japa, all these things, studying Bhagavatam. He did business to get some money so that he can maintain his family." That is how she told. There is another person, Charan Mukherjee. He was asked, "How was Abhay Charan at that time when you met him?" He told he is very good listener. Whatever we speak now, we without any logic, I used to speak to him against God, etc. But he never get agitated. He listens everything and with proper logic he explains me. So meanwhile, he has the business in Calcutta, whereas the Gaudiya court case was continuing. Properties are divided. Finally, the lower court told in favor of Ananta Vasudev. Then they went to the higher court. Higher court told two-third property will given to Kunja Bihari, one-third property to Ananta Vasudev. But after some time, Ananta Vasudev, he got attracted to one woman and he gave up his sannyas. He went to Vrindavan and he settled down. So in that way, so many, previously one Gaudiya Math with 64 matas, now it became Gaudiya Mission, Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. This is the Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math in Puri. And Devananda Gaudiya Math. Like that, so many matas appeared because many of the sannyasis who are not interested in this fight and court cases, they all kept their own mata and they started preaching. Everyone is preaching. No one gave up the preaching. Everyone is following the sannyas order except that Ananta Vasudev. But the unity was not there. Previously, they were all together because Guru is there. Under the Guru, they are together and they are preaching and they achieved great success. But now everyone is individually doing their little bit like that. They preached, but unity is missing. So at that time, Sridhar Maharaj, this is the same Sridhar Maharaj, Prabhupada met, Abhay Charan met at the Bombay and helped him in the Bombay mission, Bombay Gaudiya Math. So he is also not interested between these fightings between the two groups. He is not interested and he kept his own Gaudiya Math, Devananda Gaudiya Math, and he wanted a branch in Calcutta. So he was looking at that time. One good thing is, wherever the Abhay Charan goes na, some of his guru's disciples comes there. He was in Allahabad. Suddenly, some guru's disciples came there. He was in Bombay. He was going in one lane near Grand Road. Suddenly, he saw some Gaudiya Math devotees. Here also, again, he came back to Calcutta. Sridhar Maharaj came. I want a mata in Calcutta. I need some rooms. So for 20 rupees, he took 4 rooms from Abhay Charan. He has a big house. In that 4 rooms are given to Sridhar Maharaj. Outside they kept Devananda Gaudiya Math branch, Calcutta branch. And they had separate cooking. These 4 sannyasis used to come. They have separate cooking. Abhay Charan with his family, he has a separate cooking. But they used to discuss together Srimad Bhagavatam. Every day he goes to the Sridhar Maharaj room and discuss Bhagavatam. And Sridhar Maharaj evening time he goes to the preaching. Abhay Charan also goes and he is expert in the Mridanga because his father taught him. Wherever the programs are there, he goes and plays Mridanga. Whenever Sridhar Maharaj is sick and couldn't go, at that time Abhay Charan goes and gives classes. So this is how he was preaching in the Calcutta. Sridhar Maharaj was asked, how was Abhay Charan during that time? He also told, he is not at all interested to do business. He was doing business so that he can earn little money. But his focus is only on the spirituality. He want to preach. And he never discussed the business affairs like that it is mentioned. And this Abhaya Charan, he wants to write also. He is basically the writer. He want to write. But where to publish? Because his Guru Maharaj has a big publishing house. But the Kunja Bihari sold all those printing presses because they need money for the court cases. So no printing press is there. But his Guru told him, whenever you get money, print the books. So his already Guru told me to print, but there is no proper place to print. Still, he printed the Gita Upanishad, Introduction to Gita Upanishad, one book. So by seeing that, Sridhar Maharaj, Bhakti Sarang Maharaj gave him the title Bhakti Vedanta. So the Bhakti Vedanta title did not come after Abhay Charan took sannyas. This title is given to him even in 1939 when he was married as a Grostha. His own sannyasi god brothers gave him the title Bhakti Vedanta. Can you imagine the sannyasi god brothers giving a title to a Grostha god brother? Because that is the caliber of Srila Prabhupada. Then Abhay wanted Sridhar Maharaj to preach to Nehru. Abhay Charan, he tells, so what is this small programs in here and there? We'll go to Nehru, we'll preach him directly. Why you are not practicing bhakti? We'll go to Gandhi, we'll preach him. But Sridhar Maharaj, he is a shy person. He feels that, whatever little we have, we'll maintain it. Then he wrote another book, Prapanna Jeevanamrita. So remember all the names, books, like Narasimha Leela, will have quiz on the Prabhupada Lilamrita also. After 3-4 chapters are over, on those 4 chapters, we'll have quiz. So one war is completed. War within the Gaudiya Math. Who are the 2 factions led by Ananta Vasudeva and Kunja Bihari. Now the second war is the war between India and the Japan also a part, but basically the allies and here is the UPSC, not UPSC, CSE. So the Viceroy suddenly announced that India is at war with Germany because it is Germany, Japan are one side, and the Britain and Britain's wherever the England Britishers are ruling, they are all with Britain like we, India. India is supporting the British at that time. They are another side. So suddenly, previously they have 1,75,000 army. Indians are working in the army at that time. Suddenly they told we'll give more money, come, everyone come. So 20 lakhs, the army went to the 20 lakhs. All the Punjabis are recruited as soldiers. Punjabis all very tall, heavily built. They are all Kshatriya spirit. So they were recruited as the soldiers. And Bengalis are recruited as the doctors, clerks, officers. In that way, our Prabhu is their navy. So during that time only, Gandhi started the Quit India movement. And Subhash Chandra Bose, he went to Germany and Japan. Subhash Chandra Bose went to the Germany and he told, whenever you capture some Indian soldiers, don't kill them, give them to me. They are called POW, prisoners of war. Whenever you catch them, give me. I will take them and fight with India with them. Ajad Hind Fauj. So, but Germany delayed little bit. Then Subhash Chandra Bose went to Japan, saying that something will happen there. There also he made the same proposal. If you capture Indian soldiers, hand over them to me. And the British destroyed the rice crops in the Bengal at that time. So British, what is his name? Churchill, Winston Churchill. He is the one, he told that the Japan army is captured the Myanmar at that time. Myanmar means previously Burma. So he felt that they will soon come to the Bengal. At that time, Bengal, Bangladesh together. So when they capture the Bengal, the whole army will feed by this rice, the Japan army. So we don't want this rice fields to fall in the enemy's hand. It will plow all the fields. Lakhs of acres were destroyed. And whatever rice which is already existing, all that is purchased by the government. So there is no rice in the market, there is no rice in the field. So the people who are there, they are told, if you want money, if you want food, join army. So there is no other option for them to join army. So that is how Winston Churchill, he created artificial famine. You can read the famine in the 1941 or something like that. Government purchased all the rice. So someone went and purchased one bag of rice for 6 rupees. After half an hour when he went, it is 50 rupees. Suddenly increased. Because they came to know everything is purchased by government. Now there will be famine. If you want food, join the army and fight for the British. Then beggars increased by thousands of people. Calcutta, Abhaya Charan is in Calcutta. Every street there are from the villages and everywhere coming to the city, expecting some food will be there. Thousands of people are living in the streets at that time as a beggars. And the children fighting with dogs for food. Someone throw a little bit food in the dustbin. So dog also want that, and the beggars' children also want that. Both are fighting for that. Prabhupada writes, even in such situation, the Indian people did not steal. वो situation में गरीबी मरने वाला था. Still, they did not feel मैं इनका घर पे जाके चोरी करता हूँ. They did not do. Prabhupada writes, that is the Vedic civilization. Whatever comes, God gave this, let us accept it. That is the mentality they carried. So Prabhupada tells, actually there is no scarcity in this world because it is designed by the Supreme Lord. Om Purnamada Purnam Purnat Purnam Udachyate. So everything is designed very well, but it is the man who gets intervened and creates the famine, etc. Like this Churchill who created the artificial famine. That's why Saraswati Thakur tells, the only scarcity in this world is bhakti. Generally we say na scarcity means food is scarcity, medicine is scarcity, और क्या बोलता है scarcity में? Water scarcity, pure air. So many things we say, but actually all those things are created by the man. But the only scarcity is the bhakti. And the atrocities of British are, there were weavers previously in India who are very skilled. Very skilled. They can, I heard from my teacher, they can create a saree which can be fit into matchbox. Can you imagine keeping a saree in the matchbox? They may keep a napkin in the matchbox. That too with difficulty. But itna patla they used to weave. And again, not transparent. It is fully covering the body. So that kind of skill they have. But the British people felt that these people are so skilled, our clothes who will purchase. They caught hold of them and cut their thumbs. So, and Prabhupada writes, during that time, the Calcutta was bombed because Second World War is going and India is supporting the British. So some people told Japan people bombed our Calcutta. And some people told, no, it is Subhash Chandra Bose, his army, who bombed the Calcutta, like that, whoever it may be, Prabhupada writes. So during that situation, he wanted to spread the bhakti. So one side, the World War is going on, and he wanted to start back to Godhead magazine, because Prabhupada understood nothing is a solution other than the Krishna consciousness. This is the only scarcity. So 1944, Prabhupada started the back to Godhead in the middle of the war. And this is the logo he selected. Here is Saraswati Thakur, who is sitting near a table and writing. And back to Godhead is written. Godhead is light, nescience is darkness. Where there is Godhead, there is no nescience. Edited and founded under direct order of His Divine Grace, Sri Srimad A.C. Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, by Mr. Abhaya Charan. At that time, he was not sannyasi. So just to mention Abhaya Charan. And there is scarcity of paper because the war is going on. There is no import, export. Now also the Pakistan war, all the import, export stuff. So similarly, the scarcity. And he went and asked, I need paper. All those people told, for what? I want to write about God. So many important things are there. You want to write about God, which is the lowest priority. We will not give. Then, but he insisted, no, this is the most important thing. Please give me the paper. Finally, they allotted little paper. And with that, he printed the 2 issues. 2 Back to Godhead magazines are came for 2 months. But again, he don't have money. So the printing stopped. At that time, Saraswati Thakur came into his dream. Saraswati Thakur came into dream and told, take sannyas. So he was shocked. How can I take sannyas? Just now I have 2 children. I can't take sannyas. Opened a factory in London. London. Sorry. Some mistake. Lucknow, I think. Lucknow. Because Prabhupada never went to. First time he went out of India is on the Jaladuta. The 2 for 40,000 rupees. Huge factory in the Lucknow. But there was a rumor there, not rumor, actually reality, that building was haunted by the ghosts. And but he accepted that. He accepted that, and all these people, the employees, they started coming and telling, Babu, there is a ghost there in that room. We can hear it. So Prabhupada, he took his Japamala, he went all over the building chanting. And afterwards, there were no complaints. The next chapter is an unknown friend. So that is the time Muslim League led by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He asked for partition of India. So everyone was Muslims, Hindus, everyone was fighting for the freedom from Britishers. When the about to come freedom, then the Jinnah started telling, we want a separate country for the Muslims. And he declared August 16th, 1946 as the direct action day. All the Muslims come out on the revolt against. We need the separate Muslim country. So he called for this. In all over India, there was not much happened. But in Calcutta, the people took it seriously. And there is severe violence in the Calcutta. So much destruction happened. You can read direct action day. 4,000 people dead because of the Hindu-Muslim riots during that time. And the partition of India, I think 1 million from each side died, if I remember correctly. From Those who are coming from Pakistan to India, they were killed. Those who are going from India to Pakistan, they were also killed. So Prabhupada mentions the Gandhi wanted us united, but instead what we became, we are divided. Previously, at least you can see Lahore, Karachi, they used to burn the Ravana's Murti on Dasara openly in the Karachi, Lahore. They used to celebrate all Hindu festivals, but it is not there now. So this is the Calcutta during the after the direct action day. The dead bodies are lying here and there on the road. This is the train during the partition time. Many of the Punjabi people, they say that 1947, August 15th, you celebrate as the Independence Day. But for us, that is the day we lost our family members. Many of the people, they lost whole family. So what to celebrate? You are saying that celebrate this day. What? We lost all the family. So Prabhupada tells outside the Bagh temple, that line also Hindu-Muslim riots happened and so many dead bodies are there. Morning that municipal van came, they have thrown, they did not see a Muslim body, a Hindu body, no. Just to throw everything in the big municipal van, took them and all the dead bodies are kept and burned them together. So during that time, Hindus were destroying mosques and Muslims were going and destroying the temples and they are saying we killed the Hindu god and these people are telling we killed the Muslim god. So Prabhupada writes, is there a Muslim god and Hindu god? All the bodies were thrown away by the municipal men without checking whether he is a Muslim or Hindu. Shyamananda Prabhu is telling previously the local trains were there, not train. I think from Gujarat or somewhere it comes. The person who gives water, he tells Hindu water, like that. Nowadays we purchase the water bottles. Previously there is one person appointed in the train only. He takes a glass and he distributes water throughout. Hindu water, like that. After reaching the end, again in the return, he comes Muslim water, karke. Same water only. Initially he gives to the Hindus and the same water again he tells Muslim water and give to the Muslim people. So the independence did not give real solution. Independence, they thought we'll get the freedom, we'll all live together nicely. But they wanted a peace, but what came is the violence. Unless leaders are God conscious, no change will happen. Prabhupada writes. Prabhupada has this conviction. Leader like Yudhishthir Maharaj, leader like Parikshit Maharaj, leader like Ambarish Maharaj, they can only make some change. Otherwise, there is no change. So Prabhupada wanted, okay, that's why he told, let me publish Bhagavad Gita as it is. And he preached through letters. Sab loko letter likhta tha. There is one person, Mahendra Pratap Raja. He started a world federation. He wanted to preach through world federation. And he wrote to Abhaya Charan. This is my manifesto, see it. And his idea is, let me unite the people through service to mankind. What are the various services we can do to mankind? Food, shelter, clothes, roti kapda makan ho gaya. Education. Take a monetary help, giving some money, medical help. So in that way, that is how he felt. I want to unite the people from all over the world by doing Manav Seva. That is what they say, na Manav Seva, Madhav Seva. In Tirumala buses also they write Manav Seva, Madhav Seva. I am wondered. You can write anywhere else, but in Tirumala also Manav Seva. If it is written, why a person need to come to Tirumala? He can catch hold of some beggar in his village and serve him nicely. So Manava Seva, Madhav Seva, both are important. But the Madhav Seva is the most priority. And the Manav Seva also can be done by keeping Madhava in the center. You can give food, but don't give just food. Offer it to Krishna and give the food. In that way, they will also come a step towards the God. So Prabhupada wrote him, whatever your plan, this is imperfect plan. It is not based on scriptures. It is coming from your own mind. The highest service is through teaching the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. So he used to write to secretaries of all the government officials. And at that time, Mahatma Gandhi, he wrote a letter to Mahatma Gandhi from Kanpur on December 7, 1947. So his secretary, he told, Gandhi was the most saddest person at that time. One Nair is there, secretary of Gandhi. Because Gandhi wanted peace, but what is happening? Hindus and Muslims are fighting. And he wanted united India, but India was divided. And whatever he expected, the Vallabhai Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, till then they are all together. Now they are not listening to Gandhi only. Now they became prime minister and other ministers. So he want some money to be given to Pakistan, Gandhi. Though they are telling they are not listening. So he told that I will do a now hunger fast, so that India will give money to the Pakistan. So he was doing all those things, and he went to one camp where all the Muslims are there who don't have homes. They are all went around his car and they started cursing him. You are the one, because of you we are in this situation. And he went to Hindu's place. They started shouting at him. So he was very in a sad situation. No, neither Muslims are praising nor Hindus are praising. Everyone, and nor his disciples, Nehru, Vallabhai Patel, no one is accepting. That time, Prabhupada wrote a letter, I am your unknown friend. Because Prabhupada was his follower during 1921. Only during 1922, he left him and followed the Saraswati Thakur. Please retire immediately from politics. Prabhupada is direct. He will not know here and there. Prabhupada's philosophy in 1939 or 1977, same. No change only. It is not that he changed along with the time. Please retire immediately from politics, otherwise you will die. Clearly he wrote. And after 50 days he died also. Because he did not read the letter. So many letters are coming. You got honor and prestige, no one else got, Prabhupada wrote. Because Gandhi was so prestigious position. No one in the history, in the recent history, have that much fame. But all this is creation of illusory energy of the Lord. Don't think whatever fame you got, it is something great. Wo to Maya hai. Engage in the preaching of Bhagavad Gita, otherwise you will meet the death. Again he told, you come, you preach Bhagavad Gita. This is not time for politics. Whatever you want to do, you have done. But now preach Bhagavad Gita, otherwise you will die. One astrologer told you will live, you have a long life. But if you don't follow this, you will die immediately. And he told, you never accepted the Guru. So please accept a Guru. Gandhi ko bol, because Gandhi don't have a Guru. That's why he's doing experiments with the celibacy. He was doing experiment with truth, all those things. If you have a Guru, no need to do all these experiments. You will be saved from all these experiments because Guru will tell you what to do, what not to do. through austerities, you have developed some godly qualities. So Gandhi did austerity. He never took the liquor, and also he tried to follow celibacy, and he never ate meat. He did austerity because of the tapasya he has. You have some godly qualities, but don't be satisfied with that. Otherwise, you raised yourself to certain level. If you are satisfied, but because God is not there in that, you will be again come back. Otherwise, you will fall down from your temporary position. वो तो temporary position है. थोड़ा तपस्या करके गया ऊपर. ऐसे है ना, स्वर्गलोक में जाता है कोई तपस्या जाके, उधर हमेशा के लिए नहीं रहता है. पुण्य क्षीणे पुण्य मध्य लोकम विशंति. If you want to do good for people, then preach Bhagavad Gita. You may say that I don't know Bhagavad Gita. Come to me, Calcutta. For 1 month, we'll have a JOST course. Come, we'll discuss. But no reply received from the Mahatma Gandhi because he did not read. And he fasted for giving money to Pakistan. At that time, he was fasting. On January 30, he was living in the Birla Mandir. Birla Mandir means Birla house. In the Birla house, he was going for a prayer. At that time, he was shot dead. Then there was a Mahatma Gandhi Memorial Fund was started. They told the all Indians, please give some suggestions to us, some ideas, how we will celebrate the Mahatma Gandhi life so that he will be remembered forever. So everyone is giving so many ideas. We establish statues of him. You make his, because there are so many roads. Every city has a Gandhi road. बॉम्बे में भी है क्या? गांधी नगर ही है. So many things are there, but Prabhupada wrote to them also. He never left any option for preaching. Prabhupada wrote a letter to the directors. This is the Gandhi who was lying on the after being shot. Abhay wrote to them. Gandhi never missed the evening. For Gandhi, he told that, "Arey, आप तो भगवद गीता प्रचार करो." But for the directors, he is telling he never missed the evening prayers. Because from their level, he want to make them advance. For Gandhi, although he never missed evening prayers, Prabhupada is telling, but you accept the Guru. You are good, you are never missing evening prayer, but what about the Guru? What about preaching Bhagavad Gita? But to the directors of that fund, he is telling he never missed the evening prayers. And he always carried Bhagavad Gita with him. And he also established Radha Krishna deities. Some places, Gandhi established the temples so that Harijanas means some lower caste people can, because the higher caste people are not allowing the lower caste people to enter into the temples. So Gandhi told, I will establish a temple for you. And he established Radha Krishna temples and told everyone can worship them. So that is how Gandhi is a devotee. So you also, whatever the money you got, use it for spreading the Bhagavad Gita. So then Abhay went to Madurai. Where is Madurai? Tamil Nadu. And with this we learn. He showed his writings to one of his friend Muthuswami Chetty, who took him to Alagappa. Alagappa is considered as the Birla of South. Both paisa hai unke paas. Alagappa was interested to publish Gita Upanishad because Prabhupada wrote a manuscript, Bhagavad Gita as it is. And he told, I will publish it. So Abhaya Charan, he went to Calcutta. He is searching for the manuscript. Where is manuscript? So that I will send to Alagappa. He will print it. When he went home, whatever he has written, so much papers, he couldn't find only. He was thinking where it is. So he asked the wife. She told, I don't know. He asked the son, the servant. Everyone is telling, we don't know. And he felt there is so much hard work went into that, but everything is, because only one copy is there, that copy is gone. but he suspected that maybe the servant might have sold them to the old paper wala रहता na, like our Vinesh Prabhu, who sold his some of, not he, his family member sold some of his books, but in that book he saved all his pocket money. So like that here also, Prabhupada manuscript was gone. Okay, we will continue from here in the next time. We'll have that is Bhagavatam. That will come in the future. This is the Bhagavad Gita, what he has written. His wife sold the Bhagavatam, Pura Bhagavatam, for the tea. Who created the artificial famine? Churchill. What is the name of Prabhupada's company? Abhaya Charan, that's For how much rent he took the Lucknow factory?
40,000.
What is the name of Sridhar Maharaj Gaudiya Math? Devananda Gaudiya Math. Who formed Azad Hindu Force? What is written above the Back to Godhead magazine? There is one sentence.
What is like
Darkness. Where there is
no need.
Whose photo is there in the Back to Godhead logo? When the direct action day happened?
16th August 1945.
Actually, we can see how Prabhupada he predicted the Gandhi's death. Actually, he wrote the letter on December 7th, and around the January 30th, he was killed.
January 30th, 1948.